I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Village Clerk, please call roll. Here. Here. All right, thank you. Before we start, I'd like to ask for a motion to amend the agenda to add an executive session for litigation. I'd like to add it in between item number 5 and item number 6. So the motion is there a second? Second. The motion is second. Questions or comments? Village Clerk, please call roll.
Burgess?
Yes.
Gordon? Myers?
Yes.
Foster?
Yes.
Washington? Yes. Williams?
All right. Move to item number 2, public comment. Questions, comments must be directed to the mayor. Each speaker will be given 3 minutes to comment on a topic and an agenda item only. Each speaker will be allowed 1 opportunity to speak. If you have anything, please come to the podium. Go ahead and move right along then. Move to item number 3, reports of officers. We've got the mayor's report. A few things tonight. First of all, we have 2 proclamations. And first one I'd like to read here is proclamation. It says, whereas the Village of Sauk Village employs diverse, rare of individuals, and whereas the employees spend countless hours working to assist our residents in a variety of ways, and whereas working in this cohesive environment allows employees to form bonds of friendship akin to familial relationships, and whereas we are aware of many employees and family members that are dealing with health and other issues at this moment, and whereas just recently 2 valuable employees suffered from devastating illness that resulted in their ultimate passing, which has caused great grief among those left behind, and whereas it is at this time we need to be caring and supportive for each other as we remember Jason Gondek, a 6-year veteran of the police department, and Emily Walker, employed as a communications officer and records clerk for the Sauk Village Police Department for 11 years, both of whom gave freely of themselves, and remember, they leave behind a legacy that emphasizes strength, hard work, and compassion for their co-workers and the residents they serve. Let it be known today, November 25th, 2014, we acknowledge with heavy hearts the passing of 2 of our Sauk Village family. Jason and Emily will be missed, but will always be remembered fondly.
Chief Williams, I did these 2 because you see that the family skipped this, and I have one copy of the police department.
All right. Another proclamation. School Board Recognition Month. Whereas school boards create a vision, I'm sorry, hang on, before I read this. I know we've got school board members in here. If you would please stand while I'm reading this, please. And let's recognize them before I read this. All right, we've got School Board President, Ms. Davenport. And we've got Vice President, Tammy. My mind just went blank. Tammy Jones, sorry, Tammy. And then School Board Member Mary Howard. So, and we also have the School Superintendent, Ms. Dominic. Yeah, well, why don't y'all come forward? So if anyone wants to take pictures of you, and let's see if I can get through this. Whereas school boards create a vision for what students should know and be able to do. And whereas school boards establish clear standards for students' performance. And whereas school boards ensure that students' assessments are tied to established standards. And whereas school boards are accountable to the community for operating schools that support student achievement. And whereas school boards align school districts' resources to ensure that students meet standards. And whereas school boards create a climate that support the philosophy that all children can learn at high levels. And whereas school boards build collaborative relationships based on trust, teamwork, and shared accountability. And whereas school boards are committed to continuous education and training on issues related to student achievement. And now therefore, I hereby declare my appreciation to the members of the Community Consolidated School District 168 School Board and proclaim the month of November to be School Board Recognition Month, dated November 15th, 2014. Thank you very much. So we have here, all right,
Hold on, you're each gonna get your own.
Yep.
That's what each get to the ones who are not here.
that one's for you, and then we got the Vice President, and then we got School Board Mary Howard. Thank you. We appreciate all that you do. Thank you. All right, thank you very much. Thank you. All right. We appreciate everything that the school board does, and of course, sitting up here as trustees and mayor, we know that. I'm sorry. Also, board member Denise and Nate, sorry, just walked in. Thank you very much. And, all right, we have next on here is the collectors reports. I have collectors reports for September and October. We'll go through these on property taxes. I'm sorry, here, let's make sure for August and September and October. Sorry about that. Let's make sure that is right. Okay. So the first one's going to be for August. Property taxes were $1,686,656.67. Other taxes, $229,747.49. License and permits, $7,884. Fees and services, $320,999.96. Grants, $5,369.12. Transfers, $1,789,615.56. And miscellaneous is $1,926,110.74 for the month of August, for a grand total of $5,966,383.54. For the month of September, property taxes were $250,495.67. Other taxes, $212,718.24. Licenses and permits, $7,034.50. Fees and services, $244,333.82. Grants, $1,456.84. Transfers, $243,168.07. And miscellaneous is in the red for $1,844.90. That's for the month of September. Then we move to the month of October. We have property taxes are $108,132.66. Other taxes are $231,567.42. Licenses and permits are $6,190.75. Fees and services are $198,879.05. Grants are $21,257.96. Transfers, 58 cents. Miscellaneous is $461,949.13. And issue one, you want to make sure the board gets copies of those pages if you would. reports for August, September, and October. Last Tuesday night, I had the opportunity to inform the board, and there's a lot of residents not here, but we want to make sure that everyone's aware of the Housing Authority did receive their funds this last month. They just received their funds, and the Housing Authority has reimbursed Sauk Village for $30,450. And the breakdown of that, as we receive the money, $7,660 went to pay for the first amount that we paid the grass cutters, and the $22,790 went back into the CN account. So we'll make sure that everyone is aware that we paid the money back to CN, and we received the money that we've already paid out for the grass cutters. So I know there's some people that's here tonight that were not here on Tuesday. So this is, I think, the Housing Authority for all that they did. Worked hard this last year, cleaning houses, getting grass cut, working with a lot of them were local residents that were out there cutting grass. So I know the board had a hard decision on taking money out of one account to pay the grass cutters, but the board made a tough decision. We went ahead and did it based off of faith that the state was going to pay us, and the state did pay us. So that is good news. I've had a lot of people ask, why am I wearing a mustache? So I just want to make sure that I tell everyone why. It's not because I'm trying to look like other trustees on the board, but just to do everyone. But Jim is starting to go one, but and the chief. But I am doing what they call Movember, and what it is time that we remember people that have prostate cancer, mental illness, and grow a mustache. I've got a fundraiser site. We're trying to get more money to help for the awareness, but just kind of some things to think about that kind of give you a little bit of understanding what Movember is all about. Movember is a foundation, is a leading global organization committed to changing the face of men's health. The Movember, and I'm saying it right, it's M-O-V-E-M-B-E-R, community has raised over $559 million to date and funded over 800 men's health programs in 21 countries since 2003, when Movember began in Australia. Over 4 million mustaches have been grown worldwide. And some talking points to think about is the average life expectancy for a man in the United States is almost 5 years less than women. Prostate cancer is the second most common cancer to men in the United States. 1 out of 7 men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer in their lifetime. As a man and a father or brother who develop prostate cancer before 60 is twice as likely to also develop prostate cancer. And again, there's a lot of things, but if you get a chance, go out there, kind of Google it, check it out for Movember, and it's a worthy cause. And I'm doing something. I'm doing this through my work. So I know I've had a lot of people say, what happened? I have a razor. And my wife, my family thinks it's funny. They want to tell me all the time I got some dirt on my upper lip. So, but it is for a worthy cause. And I just want to make sure that everyone knew about that. The other thing too is starting in January, we're going to start doing called Meet the Mayor here at the Village Hall. It's going to be on Saturday. We're looking currently right now at the second Saturday of every month. And it's going to be a time the residents can come out. We're going to have some guest speakers come out. We're going to start talking about some issues here in Sauk Village. But you can come out and ask the mayor tough questions. So I can answer the questions. A lot of times we have some other events that other trustees put on. I get to the point where I can't talk, and I have the answers, and I know a lot of residents stay afterwards and talk, but not all of them do. So I'm going to come out here on Saturday mornings. We're looking at between 9 and 11. We're going to answer your questions. If we don't have the answers, we're going to get the answers. We're going to start putting these questions out there on probably either Facebook, or we'll probably either do the Sauk Talk, which is probably the best area, so residents can hear the questions. There's been quite a few town hall meetings. There's been a lot of good questions. I don't know if they've really all been answered. So we're starting putting a lot of those questions that were brought up in those meetings and putting the answers to them, so you have the answers and you know. So again, it's an opportunity for you to come out, tell your neighbors, you can meet me, I'll be out here, again, I'll be out here answering the tough questions, if I don't have the answers, I'll get the answers for you. So, and then the important thing too is we're looking at bringing guest speakers. I've already reached out to our state representatives, there'll be a time they can come out, you can meet them. We'll also have some other things going on in Sauk Village, people, one of the key things at the last meeting was the plans, what's the village's plan? Well, we've got plans, and the plans are in work. And the plans have already, the board has had the plans, the residents had plans, but a lot of new residents are sitting out here and don't know what the plans were. So, we've got those plans, we're going to show what we presented to the village board almost 2 years ago. And we will come back and show you what we've accomplished and where we're at currently and what the plan is going forward. We're almost 2 years into the administration. So we're almost at the point where we're going to start reprioritizing. We'll look at things that we've already taken off our list, and then we'll look at and see if we need to reprioritize. And we'll get the village residents involved and let you know, again, kind of a refresher for some, but kind of new for others who may not have been here. When we talk about some of the plans and stuff that are already in place. So starting, again, we're looking at January the 10th, 2015. That's a Saturday morning. That's the goal. We're going to start doing Meet the Mayor. So last thing I have is this is an important week for especially Americans. On Thursday we celebrate an American holiday. It's called Thanksgiving. So I'd like to wish everyone happy Thanksgiving. Be safe and happy Thanksgiving. And hopefully your families, you have a great time with your families and friends. And my wife and I were excited. We're going to have all 10 kids with us home this Thanksgiving. So first time in a long time that all 10 of them are going to be home. So we're excited. We get to see our oldest son. I haven't seen him since he got back from the military, but he's coming in too. So again, happy Thanksgiving. So with that said, we'll move to item B, Village Clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. First of all, I don't know whose cell phone keeps going off, but if you could please silence your cell phones when you come into the meeting, it would be greatly appreciated. Second of all, we're missing a flag. Does anybody know who the Sauk flag? Okay, thank you. Whenever we can get the flag back. I had a firefighter that got sworn in earlier today, and I looked up and didn't see a flag. And third of all, as the mayor announced last week, we will not be meeting, as of right now, we will not be meeting the last Tuesday of December, which is December 23rd. We will not have a board meeting on December 23rd. All other meetings are scheduled, and we should be holding them. Unless there are special meetings, and if there are special meetings that are going to be called between now and December 23rd, I'll make sure that it's posted on the website, the e-blast, and the Sauk Village information page. And lastly, again, I was glad to be able to go to the town hall meeting last week. I think it's a great thing if the residents can come out and speak freely. It's a great opportunity. And I look forward to the mayor's meetings in January. However, at the last town hall meeting, a resident got up and made a statement that 2 residents came to the village hall and inquired about the CN fund and the application for the CN fund. That resident said that the village clerk turned them away. Well, I just want to make it clear, anybody who was told that was told a lie. I have never turned a resident away when they looked for information. The truth of the matter is, when I got the information from the residents, there was 2. I immediately contacted Trustee Burgess because they told me that's where they got the information that money was available from. And because Trustee Burgess is on the committee of the CN fund, I contacted him and asked him if he knew if there was such an application available for these residents, which he said there, to his knowledge, there was not. I contacted the village engineer and I asked him if there was such an application available. Both of those gentlemen are in the room today, so I have no reason to tell you a lie. I don't turn residents away. As a matter of fact, I highly encourage residents to come and speak to me. All these board members sitting up here are waiting to talk to you, and they're willing to talk to you if you have any questions at all. And I'm one that will talk to you anytime. But I don't like the fact that we have residents that say that there's a division on the board. The problem is there's a division everywhere. There's a division in the audience, and there's a division on the board. But a lot of times it's created because of things that really never happened, or that were said that never should have been said. And me, for one, I'm not going to feed into the negativity, but I just thought I'd let people know that there's a lot of things that I hear out there, things that I might have said and things that I might have done And it kind of upsets me because that's not who I am. I'm a positive person, and I will remain positive, and I will continue to work for the village to the best of my ability. But please, the next time you want to say something that I said, and if it sounds like something maybe the village clerk would have did or said, feel free to give me a call, because my phone number is everywhere. And I want to thank you all, and have a great Thanksgiving, because what it's all about is being thankful, because tomorrow's not promised. So every time we come through that door, let's have an open mind and an open heart, and let's realize why we're here is to take care of the village, not any personal or political situations. When you walk through the door, how many times have you been part of the problem, not part of the solution? Work with us, not against us, and see what we get done. I think the village would be a lot better off if we work together positively than work negatively against each other. Things just aren't going to get any better that way. Thank you, Mr. Mayor, again. Have a great Thanksgiving.
Next, Mayor, nothing to report tonight.
Move to village engineer, Mr. Knight.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Just an update on the water treatment plant improvement project. The startup of well 3 continues. We hope that it's going to be fully operational by early December. And then at that point, we can then move on to wells 1 and 2 and take those offline and start the improvements at water treatment plant 1. And that concludes my report. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Mayor.
Trustee?
Yeah, Jim, I know your name was mentioned along with mine. I know we would, at one time, there was supposed to be a application or some type of form of applying for the CNN grant. When you get a chance, we would have to sit down and try to take care of it. I thought it was already taken care of. I found out that it wasn't. So there are guidelines to acquiring money for the CN grant. So we would have to, kind of put our heads together. I didn't know that there was a CN board, but now that there is a CN board, I'm sure we can put our heads together in the near future and take care of this and get it done as soon as possible. Okay. Thank you.
All right, move to reports of trustees and board committees, Parks and Rec Committee, Trustee Poskey.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. All right, first of all, December 6th will be Santa Parade. We'll start at the Public Works Building at 10 a.m. Santa will end his trip at approximately 4 p.m. at the Community Center, where people can come and meet Santa, take pictures. We'll have some stuff there for them. We're also looking for some people, children in particular, who would be interested in riding with Santa throughout the day. If you have any interest in that, please contact me. We have basketball signups that are going to be December 5th, December 12th over at the Community Center from 5 to 7. Those are the times I've dedicated to it. But with Robin over there, she is willing to take an application anytime she is there, which is from 4 to 8 p.m. Monday through Friday. So our chance is to sign up for basketball. So anybody interested in the basketball program, please come on by. We're looking for help to set up Christmas trees to make at Community Center to be decorated. I'm going to be there at 10 o'clock, starting to work on it this Friday. So if anybody has any time they'd like to come help put some Christmas trees up and help decorate the Community Center, we'd be greatly appreciated. Lastly, I'd like to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving and have a nice, safe holiday. That's all I have this evening. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Beautification Committee. We do have a report, and it's probably still sitting on my desk, and that's all their stuff. I just want to make sure the board is aware that we have appointed Linda Todd as president. Fresh my memory here, I know that Sharon is vice president, Sharon Nowak, and Beth Zupan is secretary. So we have that, and then what I'll do is I get that report, I'll send it to all the trustees to make sure that you have it in the box. I apologize for not having it tonight, I was grabbing everything and it's not in my paper, so I'll make sure we get that out. In fact, the next Sauk talk is coming up, I'll make sure we get that out also. And I can tell you right now, the beautification committee is looking for volunteers also. If you want to volunteer, there will be volunteers also for helping decorate. They do a great job every year. I know they're going to be decorating on, is it the 29th? Saturday after Thanksgiving. So I'm working off memory, so it's not bad. I did read the report. But 9 a.m. So if you'd like to come out and help here on Saturday after Thanksgiving, to help decorate, the beautification committee is looking for volunteers. All right, again, I do apologize. I do a lot of work getting those reports ready for me, and I don't have it, so I apologize. Ordinance Review Committee, Trustee Myers.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'm gonna have to apologize tonight. Unfortunately, I had a lot of visiting the oral surgeon to our team's meeting. So it's a little rough for me talking tonight, so I have a brief report. I just want to thank everybody for helping out throughout town, and I want to wish each and every one of you a very happy Thanksgiving. And yes, each and every one of us in this room has something to be thankful for. Mr. Mayor, also like to request the mayor to read this letter I received in the mail from our fire department.
Try to just pull up. To the Sauk Village Fire Department. This letter is just to give my biggest thank you to the Sauk Village Fire Department. On October 8th, 2014, I became very ill at my residence. The paramedics and the fire department was called. The way they responded was just unbelievable, and the fire department was actually there before the paramedics. I would just like to say thank you for helping me and for responding so quickly. Your department has raised caring, respectful employees that I have seen thus far. You should be very proud of them as well as I. 2 thumbs up for the Sauk Village Fire Department, especially Paul. Thank you, Charisse Jones. Thank you very much. It's always good to get a letter, something like this. We want to make sure that the entire fire department.
I'll do that to Chief Albright.
All right, thank you very much. So, it's always good to hear good news like that. Anything else?
No, thank you.
All righty, we'll move to Intergovernmental Relations Committee, Trustee Burgess.
Thank you, Mayor. Sauk Village Intergovernmental Relations Committee is sponsoring a non-perishable food giveaway on Monday, December 1st, 2014 at 12 p.m. at the Sauk Village Fire Station. Food will be distributed on a first-come, first-served basis. This is something that was brought to my attention, I would say a few days ago. This young man went out there on his own and secured a lot of non-perishable items. I just want him to explain to you how he did this, and also I'm sure he's looking for more donations. We're going, like I said, it's going to be on a first-come, first-served basis. It'll be at the fire station. Kevin, could you please get a microphone right there and kind of stand up and let everyone know? This is Kevin Posey.
Thank you, Trustee. Mr. Mayor, as the Trustee said, working in collaboration with the Intergovernmental Relations Committee, I went out and got a lot of food for Sauk Village food and giving away on Monday. I went to, and the donations can be made from my office, Brothers Keeper Community Resource Center, and we are looking for more food, and we have enough food to give to people, and yeah, that's about it. This was about a week or so working, and it's also, as far as the books, we got an extra 100 books for the school district on top of the 1,000.
Thank you, Kevin. I just wanted to let everyone know this young man has gone out. I mean, he came to me and said, have we had any giveaway, any food to give away? I said, not at this time. So it will be, I'm also out soliciting too, so it will be, I'm looking for non-perishable items. And if anyone has them, they can drop them off at the fire station during their hours. And we will be giving it out again. First come, first served basis. You walk in, you get a bag, you leave back out. There are no qualifications. I just want to be able to walk in. So you can't get something for someone else. Everyone will get one bag until it's gone. But I really appreciate Kevin for what he did. He went out prior to this and got the books. There was 1,500 books for the school district. And this is something that he's doing on his own, and I commend the young man for doing that. Thank you so much.
Trustee Burgess. I just wanted to give the manager a round of applause. That's work
Yes.
that,
Yes, and I just wanted to add to, my town hall meetings. I really appreciate the people coming out, and I appreciate that I knew things were going to shake things up, which it should, in a positive way. And as I always say, and that's something I've always said before, imitation is the greatest form of flattery. And I really appreciate now that people are listening, people are being, at least being aware of what's going on. The mayor now is going to start having a meet the mayor, which is something that he's had before, but if anything that we've done in these last 6 meetings to make people aware of what's going on, that's what it's all about. It's not about politics, it's not about someone doing something to get recognition. It's about this village getting information, and credible information, not hearsay, not what someone else said. You're there, you're able to ask the questions, and we will continue. We'll start back up in January. I'm just glad that you supported the town hall meetings for the six that we've had this year, and it's gonna continue. As long as I'm around, we're gonna continue, because I really think that people really enjoy it. So on that, and lastly, I'd like to say happy Thanksgiving. If you just take time out in your day between now, and you should do this every day, and be thankful for what you have, that's what it's all about. Thanksgiving is a daily thing that you should take time out in your life. Because as I've been to, I would say in the last week, or 2 weeks, I put it that way, I've been to 3 funerals. And I'm about to go to another one. This is a team member of mine that passed away. Life is too short to sit out and argue amongst one another. It's too short to throw stones at one another. We are all here for just a short time. Cherish that. Believe me, cherish that. Everyone have a nice Thanksgiving. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Trustee with the Neighborhood Watch Committee, Trustee Washington.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. First of all, I just want to say that I am very glad to see that the residents are engaging and talking with elected officials in regard to different concerns that they have. And it would be remiss of me not to thank my committee and my panel when I had the Sauk Village for Informative Dialogue. We started that approximately 1.5 years ago, and we had it for approximately a year. And the purpose of the Sauk Village for Informative Dialogue was to allow residents a chance and an opportunity to come and talk with different people in the village that spearheaded different entities in the village. And I do see President Sharon Davenport that represented the school board on that panel, as well as Nan from the library, as well as I think we had Gary from housing, Gary from housing, and we had different people from different entities throughout the village, and those meetings were very well attended as well. And the purpose of that meeting was to allow residents to come out and to be able to speak as long as they wanted to speak. They didn't have to say their address or where they lived, but anyone could join into the conversation if they had the answers. And we did that 1.5 years ago. So we are having different types of meetings in the village, and I'm just glad to see all of these other committees spinning off from that meeting as well. So I just applaud all of the elected officials to make themselves available to talk to the residents and allow them a chance to engage in questions that they have. That being said, I want to announce that on Monday, December the 8th, the Neighborhood Watch Committee will be having our Christmas party / recognition end of the year dinner for all of our newly elected and all of our newly appointed block club captains. It's going to be a potluck, and it's going to be at the fire station at 6:30. Any block club members or anyone that want to come are welcome to attend that meeting for the Neighborhood Watch. That's at 6:30 on December the 8th at the fire station. Also, we are ending and winding up our no bullying and no texting campaigns. I'm also glad to see that the school board members are here. We did take that program throughout the school district. If any students filled out those pledges to no bullying, as well as staff members or anyone else in the village for no texting while driving, we're going to be putting their names up in the foyer, and we're going to spin that off and end it on December the 19th. So I'm going to take advantage of the school board being here, let you know I want to do one final push through the schools for the no bullying. If you can get those applications to me, just the students' names, I would appreciate that. And finally, I do want to also wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving. I encourage everyone to get with your family, your friends. Unfortunately, some people don't have a big family. Some people are down to just it being them and maybe one or two other people. But whoever you have, whether it's your church family or your neighbors, don't sit at home alone, but find someone's family that you can go over and get with and relax and just sit back and enjoy. I too have experienced going to multiple funerals. Today, one of my co-members told me that his sister was just put in hospice. So there are a lot of people that are hurting during this holiday season. But I myself am very thankful to God for all of the blessings that He has bestowed upon me. And I'm asking everyone in the village to keep all of us in a positive attitude. For those that don't believe in prayer, I do. But those that don't, just pray for this village. All that Ferguson is going through down there right now, I'm just glad, that we're here in Sauk Village and we're working together to make our community the best and the safest that it can be. And I want to thank the police chief for informing us and letting us know about things that's going on. And we're working with the police department, the neighborhood watch, and I do give my condolences to the police department for all that you have experienced over the last 2 weeks as well. And that concludes my report.
Thank you, trustee. Move to Public Relations Community Outreach Partnership Committees. Trustee.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. The Public Relations Committee did meet last night to finalize the restricted contest dates as well as restricted government contest dates. And we will be informing the school board of both of those dates. So everybody can put on their calendars now. Student Government Day will be held here on April 22nd. We did have to move it this year, as I previously stated, due to testing at Rickover. So it will not be in March this year, this upcoming year, but it will be on April, that's a lie, it'll be on April 28th. April 28th, it's the fourth Tuesday of April, is when we're going to do the Student Government Day this year. Apparently it can't be that day, so we will again go back to the drawing board.
Good thing school board's here.
Right. I was just told that we just couldn't do it in March, so apparently that's not true. So hopefully, if a member of the school board can stick around after the board meeting so we can finalize the date, that would be much appreciated. The Community Outreach Partnership Committee did not have a meeting this month.
All right. Thank you very much. Move to reports of departments, committees, and commissions. We move to Police Department, Chief Levis.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. First off, before I start my report, was notified that one of Emily Walker's sons are here. I'd like to have them come forward and present this proclamation. Okay, to continue. For a period of 11/14 through 11/25/14, the police department responded to 577 calls for service. With that, there was 20 warrants, 90 traffic stops, 22 suspicious activity calls, 4 shots fired, 60 other calls for service, 49 building checks, 44 ambulance assists, and 60 burglar alarms. If I may, real quick, just touch on the recent deaths in the police department, Officer Gondek and Emily Walker. I'd like to thank everybody, from the bottom of our hearts for all the support, all the condolences, all the great letters, all the caring, all the nice comments. Trustee, thank you very much. Very important to all of us and the family. So I'd like to thank everybody once again. To move on, I'm unfortunate that I would have to touch on another illness, but there are some flyers in the back room regarding our telecommunicator, Kim Clark. There will be a benefit for her on Friday, December 12th. Please pick up a flyer on your way out the back. There's also a post office box where donations can be made. Also, if I could mention police officer Josh Morris. He was injured later in the year of 2009 while pursuing a bank robbery suspect. He's been out of work for that amount of time. And I'm very thankful to announce that he's fully recovered and has returned to the police department as of yesterday. So welcome back, Officer Morris. And then last but not least, Mr. Mayor, if I could, I'd like to respectfully request some time in executive session to speak with the board in regards to some personnel matters within the police department.
Chief Lee, also in the back of the room, there's a list of people who want to purchase tickets for Kim Clark's benefit. If you want to purchase tickets for the spaghetti dinner or for the after hours, the people who are putting this together for Kim have asked us to pre-reserve tickets, if you can, so they have an idea of how many people need to come to, how much food they need to prepare. So at the back of the table, there's a piece of paper there. You can sign for either the spaghetti dinner or the after hours event. You don't have to pay for it now, but they would like to get an idea of how many people are coming. Tickets will be available here Monday at the Village Hall based on how many people sign up. Tickets will be sold all the way up through the event, but to give them a general idea of how many are coming, they do have that list on the back table. Thank you.
All right. So we'll add executive session to the next board meeting.
I'm sorry.
We'll add executive session to the next Tuesday board meeting.
Thank you very much. That concludes my report, Mr. Mayor.
Move to Administrative Service Director, Administrative Service Director, sorry, Administrative Jazinski.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. No report.
All right, the Finance Director, Mr. Mohan Rao. Thank you. Sauk Village Homeland Security Agency, and you also have the Fire Department reports, Director Art Johnson.
Mr. Mayor, Board. Fire Department responded to 21 calls, 1 dive box, 1 vehicle accident, 8 fire alarms, 2 medical assists, 3 CO alarms, 1 possible structure fire, 1 vehicle versus pedestrian, 1 rubbish fire, 1 citizen's assist, 1 gas leak, and 1 assist other agency. And also, the chief wanted to remind everybody, December 7th at the fire station, pancake breakfast with Santa Claus from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m., $5 for adults, $4 for seniors and children under 11. And also, to be safe, this coming Thursday, while everybody's preparing their turkey dinners, don't leave your stoves unoccupied. This is while you're cooking. This is you do not need any fires. That's the fire department report. As the responded to 20 calls, 1 possible structure fire, 2 vehicle accidents, 5 fire alarms, 1 gas leak, 6 school patrols, 1 rubbish fire, 2 CO alarms, 1 citizen's assist, and 1 assist to other agency. And I asked the mayors, and I have not seen the official report yet, but I understand our Esda garage is no longer viable for the repairs that were supposed to be done. So we need to sit down and discuss what Esda is going to do, because we've got vehicles sitting outside. Nowhere to go right now. And that concludes my report, sir.
Move to Human Relations Commission, Trustee Washington.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I just want to make an announcement for the Human Relations Commission. The Human Relations Commission meet every first Monday of the month. We will be meeting this coming Monday, right here at the Village Hall at 6:30. If you would like to come and be a part of our meeting to let us know maybe some topics that you would like to see. The purpose of the Human Relations Commission is to bring unity and diversity in the community. I also have the Vice President of the Human Relations Commission, Commissioner Frank Williams. Would you raise your hand? He's in the back. You can see him. I'm a commissioner as well. And the Human Relations Commission used to host a deputy registrar's class. We no longer do that as a commission, but there will be a voters registration class for those that are deputy registrars that would like to recommission. All commissions are going to be null and void as of November the 30th. So you will have to renew to be a deputy registrar, and it's free. It will be at the Ed Paisley Center on Thursday, December the 11th at 6:30. Again, if you want to be a voters registrar, a deputy's registrar, so that you can register people to vote, you will be able to do that. The credentials will be there, but I need your name and your address and your phone number so that I can have the representative from David Orr's office that will be teaching that class to have your packet when you come on that day. If you have any questions, you can see me after the meeting, and that concludes my report.
Thank you, Housing Commission, Commissioner Gary Holcomb.
No report, Mayor.
Thank you, Senior Committee, Chairperson Rose Langston.
Thank you, Shirley. Thank you for saying no report, so I can give a longer one. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. The Sauk Village Senior Community Silver Sneaker Program continues every Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. It just costs $2 per class. Or if you're a silver sneaker member, it doesn't cost you anything. Our paperback book exchange is very successful. However, we would prefer that we only get donation of large print mark hardcovers because we don't have room for the other hardcover books. The next monthly blood pressure screening is this Monday, December 1st, from 1 to 2 in the Senior Center office. Monthly movie, Christmas with the Cranks, is on Monday, December 8th, 12:30 at the County Library. There'll be light refreshment with blood pressure screening preceding the movie. The open senior activity will not meet this Friday, November 28th. The village sponsors 3 organizations are planning their holiday celebration. Any seniors 50 plus are welcome to join any of the clubs. The Sundays Fun Club will not meet in December. And on the first and third Monday, 7 p.m. the Sunshiners. They're having their Christmas party on Saturday, December 13th. The second and fourth Wednesday at 5 p.m. except just the first meeting in November, December. Leisure Timers Christmas party will be held on Sunday, December 7th. The BMW Crossword continues to meet on the third Tuesday at 7 p.m. Every Wednesday, 8 a.m. to 11, except for tomorrow, the ceramics group meet. Every Sunday, 6 to 10 p.m. The Sauk Village Bluegrass, they're celebrating Christmas on December 21st. They provide bluegrass, country western, and gospel music. The next Boone Township Senior Community Lunch tickets are on sale. The event is for Wednesday, December 19th. They continue their basic line dancing, chair exercise, legal assistance, blood pressure screening, art driving courses, and any health assistance, especially with Medicare and low-cost senior meals are available. Just a reminder, the open Medicare enrollment period ends December 7th for anything going in effect the year 2015. Assistance from the township office and from Age Options are available. There have been many frauds and scam targeting seniors daily, especially during this enrollment time. You're getting all sorts of calls, mailing, email, claiming to be everything from IRS, bank, credit cards, Social Security, and everything. And they are not legitimate. Unless you initiate the call, do not give out any of your personal information. You must guard your Medicare ID like your credit card And also, just a reminder, you must check your Medicare summary notice, MSN, for accuracy. There have been a lot of frauds on that. So, will be no senior committee meeting in December. And just a little reminder for anyone utilizing any of the groups utilizing the senior committee, even though you're asked to clean and do all that, make sure all the chairs and tables are back where they are, because it's hard pressed to have seniors who are in their 70s and 80s moving tables and chairs. Thank you. That ends my report.
Thank you. Now I'd ask for a motion to go into executive session for litigation.
So moved.
A motion is second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion to reconvene.
So moved.
Motion is second. Will clerk please call roll?
Burgess.
Yes.
Gordon. Myers.
Yes.
Poskett.
Yes.
Washington.
Yes.
Williams.
All right, move to the next item, consent agenda. That's for a motion to, I'm sorry, is there any questions or comments or anything, trustee staff, concerning the consent agenda? Seeing none, for a motion to approve the consent agenda as is. Motion is there a second?
Second.
Motion is second. Will clerk please call roll?
Burgess.
Yes.
Gordon. Myers.
Yes.
Poskett.
Yes.
Washington.
Yes.
Williams. Yes.
All right, motion carries. I move to item number 7, new business. That's for a motion to approve accounts payable and disbursements for November 12th, 2014 through November 25th, 2014. Need a motion to approve. Motion and a second. Is there any questions or comments? Hearing none, Village Clerk, please call roll.
Burgess.
Yes.
Gordon. Myers. Poskett.
Yes.
Washington.
Yes.
Williams. Yes.
A motion to approve resolution approving a Class 8 real estate tax assessment classification for the occupancy of abandoned property in the village of Sauk Village, Cook and Will Counties, Illinois, 10 Surreywood Plaza.
Mr. Mayor, make a motion that we table this item.
A motion to the table, is there a second?
Second.
A motion and a second. Village Clerk, please call roll.
Burgess.
Yes.
Gordon. Myers. Poskett.
Yes.
Washington.
Yes.
Williams. Yes.
Motion carries. Move to item number 8, miscellaneous comments from the Mayor and Board of Trustees. Trustee Williams, shall you?
I would just like to take this opportunity to thank the police department, the fire department, and Homeland Security. This Sunday, 2 of my best friends were in a car accident on S-Curve, and it was a pretty bad accident, and they're doing well, but it was also to be expected. They had a collision, but they're home. But the service providers, they were there, and they were courteous, and they were dedicated, and my friends were very shaken up, and the people that we did come in contact with were nothing but compassionate, nothing but professional, and I just want to take this time to say thank you. They were definitely shaken up, and every person who was on that scene was the epitome of everything I could say nice about a Sauk Village employee. I've always supported our employees, and I'll continue to do that, and that's why they sprung into action. They were there moments after it happened, and they were, I can't say enough good things about them. So, on behalf of my friends, I want to say thank you to our Sauk Village employees, and if the department has been, please pass on that information to the employees that were there and the entire departments as well. And just to kind of sum up that, we definitely have a lot to be thankful for in my house today. Both of my roommates are home and they're safe, and they're hurting, but they're there. And we will be thankful for that this season and every day. And I just encourage everybody to have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday. It's a big deal in our family, and I'm thankful that this meeting was only an hour and 15 minutes because I had to go home and bake. So have a happy holiday. Hope you're baking as well.
Trustee Myers.
Once again, just briefly,
Public Works Building, I will be looking for volunteers to help put the Santa float together on the 4th and 5th. So, December, sorry. December.
Fourth and fifth?
4th and 5th. Well, if we get it done in the 4th, that's great, but December. 4th and 5th.
What time on the fourth?
I was hoping Kevin would be here so I could score time away, so I have to check the time. So I'll get back to people on time. And one last time, I'd like to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. That's all I have.
Trustee Washington.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Happy holiday, everybody. Be safe.
Trustee Burgess.
Thank you. I just want to reiterate, this coming Monday, December 1st, please get the word out. I do have some flyers, but I may have to get them printed time because machine is not working at this time. Anyway, I will get them out there, but if anyone, get the word out. It is a first come, first serve basis, and I am soliciting. I'm soliciting everybody that I can to try to get me some perishables, so we're trying to make it as large as we possibly can to come out. And it's just basically non-perishable items. If you feel that you have some in your home that's over excess amount or whatever, I don't want anything outdated, but anything that you just feel that you have over excessive amount of non-perishable items, you can drop them off at the fire department anytime during their open business hours. And I am soliciting the businesses and also our representatives and other elected officials throughout our district. So please come out. There is no requirement, first come, first served basis. And again, happy Thanksgiving to all. Thank you.
Thank you, Trustee. Just a few last things. First of all, I'd like to thank Gary Holcomb for printing the proclamations. I don't know if you all saw them, but he had pictures of both Emily and Jason on there. So beautiful. Thank you very much. Just to remind the board that on December 16th, I think that's Tuesday, there's a special board meeting. We'll do all of our voting and stuff on that night since there's no meeting on the last, as of right now, the last meeting of the month. So it'll be a voting night.
You're calling for a special meeting.
So, no, we can do it at 7 o'clock. I would want to do it. I just want to make sure that everyone understands that we're going to be voting on the 16th. All right? So, it's usually a committee meeting night.
Right, but we usually talk about things like committee and voting and the agenda is like we take to, right?
We're not, it's for voting on anything that needs to be voted on before the end of the year. If there's nothing that has to be voted on before the end of the year, we're not going to vote on it. Okay? We always know at the end of the year, there's always stuff that comes up that has to be voted on. This last Sunday, I had the opportunity to attend a Thanksgiving service over at Sauk Bible Church, and other churches in the community were all in attendance. Had a great time. It was a great service. So you get to see some of the new pastor for the United Church of Christ. Pastor Seaton was there, and Pastor Pitts was there, and of course Pastor Rice. So had a great service and a great turnout. The other thing is the board has got a letter in their box from the IEPA. Just want to make sure that I know there's questions on the $4.8 million that we received from the governor's office. We got a letter from the chief legislative liaison for the Illinois Environmental Protection Agency. And he's also forwarded this email to our state representatives so that they have the correct information. It starts off, says Mayor Hanks' email follows up on our conversation about the state's capital funding to Sauk Village. The funding can only be used to finance this project, not general infrastructure improvements or other work. And then he gave the project description. The project description talks about the construction of a permanent treatment system for the community water system. The village is currently operating on temporary air strippers system on water for wells 1 and 2, treatment system, pumps, water, and historic vinyl chloride contamination through the towers. That allows to make, I'm missing some stuff here, it to make contact with the air, since vinyl chloride is again, it just talks about stripping, it talks about what it's supposed to be used for. So I know there are some questions about were we using the money with what it was intended for. I've said all along yes, because I had already been in conversations with the governor's office, I've already been in conversations with the IEPA, but there's some doubt if I was doing what we were supposed to. So this right here confirms. If you have any questions, he put his office number and his cell number on there. You can feel free to call. But he said Sauk Village is doing exactly what that money was intended for. And because I told him, I said, I want to make sure that we didn't do something we weren't supposed to. And I did explain to him it's an election year, so it is very important that we got this information. So you have it for you, the email that was sent out. And again, I'm still going to be reaching out to our state representatives because they need to provide something also to this board for clarification on some stuff. So, but you have that letter from the IEPA. And lastly, I'd just like to wish everyone again a happy Thanksgiving and have a happy and joyous time with your families. All right, I'd ask for a motion to adjourn. Motion and second, all in favor say aye.
Sail on a dream on a crystal clear ocean, to ride on the crest of a wild raging storm, to work in the source of life and the living, in search of the answers to questions unknown, to be part of the movement, part of the growing, part of beginning to understand.